Hey babes, welcome back to the channel. So I'm back today with a new video, and in today's video I'm featuring Ywigs. Big shout out to Ywigs for sponsoring today's video. Now let's jump into this look. I used crochet hair for this braid install. So I'll insert the video here. As it has that string in the middle, it's gonna feed into the braid super seamlessly, and that's what I love most about it. So I really just wanted to come and introduce the video, and I will pop back in here and there, and then I will see you at the very end. So I'm starting off with Knotless Braids. I have the braid pattern. Well, I have the braid map. I'll post that here. But this is about 35 braids. I went for a larger size because I knew the crochet was going to fill in like all those spaces. And I really only did knotless on the top 6. The rest I kind of just did traditional box braids because you can't see it anyway. So that's the braid gel that I use. All and any product used in this video will be linked in the description box. But this part is pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to go ahead and braid these out. I didn't braid it to the very end, and I did use nail glue to secure it. And then after this part, we will jump into the crochet. So this is where I'm going to start to crochet the hair. This is my freshly washed Ywigs Body Wave Crochet Human Hair Lengths, and this is in 20 inches. And I'm going to take these, I did about 4 strands per braid, and I'm going to use the crochet needle and pull these through the braid. This is so easy. I absolutely love this method, and I love that you can reuse your hair time and time again with this method. So I'm going to pop back in and show you a more detailed look a little while into the video. So there were a few braids where I fed in 5 pieces instead of 4 pieces, but for the most part, I tried to stick to 4 pieces per braid. I snaked the first piece of crochet through at the top very differently than the rest, but we will get into that a little more in detail as we get further into the video. So I'm going to explain how I've been crocheting these into the hair. So like I said, I have 4 pieces. I noticed I've been like going 4 or 5 pieces, but we're going to do 4 pieces for this one. So for the first strand, I'm going to do it at the very top because I want to camouflage all this scalp because these are bigger braids. So I take the needle and I place the strand, the string part of the strand right inside, and then I loop that through. So because I want one piece at the very top, I'm going to take the needle and bring it through and pull the other piece of the strand. Now, this I'm only doing for the first strand to camouflage that string, just because I don't want that string to be visible, and I snake it through like that. So now I have that piece at the very top and I have one coming through towards the lower part. So now I'm going to take the second one and I'm going to space it out accordingly. So I'm going to go in about here, and this one I'm going to do a little different, kind of like I would crochet an install. I'm going to loop it through, then I'm just going to take the rest of the hair and secure it like that. I'm going to space it again here and do the same thing, pull it through. And you can do it with the needle, but I just feel like I move faster with my fingers. Plus, sometimes the crochet needles don't close. So the last piece I'm going to put towards the bottom, this is what's giving me that length that y'all know I love. I'm going to push it through, put that strand in there, pull that through, then use my fingers and secure it like that. And there we go. I'm going to finish up and then I'll be back to show you how I style it. Okay, this is the last braid. This took, I'm gonna say a little, it took an hour, it definitely took a little over an hour, but I've also been trying to record TikToks. I'm going to try to bleach the ends of this hair. Like, I'm gonna try to ombre the ends of the rest of the crochet hair that I have, because can you imagine this hairstyle if the bottom of the crochet hair was ombre? Oh, this is it. She's done. I don't even want to put any product in here. I think it looks good as is. Maybe a little mousse. Yep, as you can see, this is almost done. I'm gonna add a little mousse, and then I'm gonna do my edges. I left a lot of my edges out because I cannot afford to lose any more edges messing with these braids. So as you can see, it's a whole lot left out. But that's really it for product. I'm definitely not dipping these. I don't want to alter this wave. Definitely gonna wear it in a side part, but this is what the middle part gives. I'm going to do my edges. I'm gonna do my edges and then I will be back to wrap up the video. So this is the final look and I am absolutely in love. You knew I was gonna say that. The hair is gorgeous. I think body wave has become my favorite texture to incorporate in my braids. I'm calling this a French curl braid because French curl does that like little, you know, that subtle curl. And I've done a French curl bob, which I said I would insert, but I used some hair from Ywigs to do that. But this is just another way that you can do that without having to feed that hair into your braid. Not only is it beginner friendly, it is super time efficient. I was able to achieve this look in way less time than it would have taken me to do it the traditional way. So everything will be linked down below, all products, this hair, this crochet hair, the original video in which I did the crochet, but that this is 35 braids, so 35 times 4. So we got about 140 strands of crochet hair in this install. Give or take, I'll say 150 because there were a few braids that I added more than 4. So I'm gonna say 150. Like I braid my hair up too frequently to be snatching my edges up. So I've started to leave out more and more when it comes to these braided styles. So I use some edge control. I really only finessed this side. This side I didn't put anything in there because I knew I was gonna wear it flipped over. Definitely like this video on your way out. I am about to do some B-roll, show you guys a couple styles, and I'm gonna try my best to make a TikTok. So I will see you beauties in the next one. Bye. What you say to me, it matters 'cause you're more than my security. The fact is I get lost when you look at me. You